Hi, this is Roger Brehm. I'm with Anastasiia Romonova. Did I make it correctly?
Right.
All right, I'm not bad. I can do Russian.
Almost.
Yay! She is a student at Hampton University, plays on the tennis team. She is from Russia. Has already told me she is loving it here in the United States,
Yeah.
in our little corner here in Hampton. So far from what I've seen, she's pretty good. I think she's got lots of talent. So tell us, what have you been enjoying over here at Hampton University? Some of your classes? How often you get to practice?
Well, firstly, the main thing that's both Russian and American lives are really different. Everything's different. People, cultures, weather, nature, everything, nutrition, food.
Do you like the food better here or there?
Well, I eat especially in the cafeteria on campus.
Uh-huh.
Out of campus is better. But yeah, I like it. I miss for my food, of course. As soon I'm gonna home, I'm gonna eat my
You're going to have to come back and work out. You're going to start looking like me here, girl.
I hope don't get any weight. I got a couple kilos here from September, but I'm gonna lose them for staying home for 2 months. Work hard.
What are you taking in class?
My major is health and physical education, coaching. Want to be tennis coach. And also, I think about to change my major to kinesiology because I like physical therapy. Closer to medicine. It's kind of interesting to work with teams, travel together as well.
How far do you think you're going to try to go with your tennis career before you go back and follow on all your other training that you're going to learn in college?
Well, really hard question.
Oh!
You know what to ask.
Do you have any big tournaments you want to try to compete in here in the near future?
Of course. I always say that a soldier who don't want to be like a general, who don't want to be the best in the career, is like not a good soldier. The same in tennis. For athletes, if you don't be pro, of course. And I would like to play in Roland Garros. It's my favorite tournament. One of 4 Grand Slams. Would be great.
Now, you're coming up to the ranks, learning how to play tennis as it is, and playing in other tournaments. Are there any qualifier type tournaments you can go to, play in, place in, win in, that will automatically put you into any of the Grand Slams?
Well, now I play at college. College life, it's actually different.
Mm-hmm.
We play on the level of NCAA. I would like to play NCAA with my team, win our MEAC championship, go to NCAA. And also, I would like to play other tournaments where I can get points, rank, to play WTA qualifications.
Cool.
It's like a dream.
A dream that you want to have come true. A friend of mine told me, he's a race car driver.
Yeah.
He says, dreams and goals. Goals makes it something that it seems to yourself that it's easier to attain than a dream. So turn the dreams into goals, and that's something you work towards instead of just dreaming about it. That's like dreaming to meet Raphael, as opposed to having a goal of meeting Raphael. Does that make any difference to you in your mindset?
I always put in front of me like big goals, because it's like in boxing. When you put in front of you bigger goal, it's easy to get in. That's what I prefer to do. Try to look a little bit in my future.
Right.
What really I want to do, what I would like to do, and I work every day And the way that's I don't sorry about the day, so I don't sorry that I did, and I really like that I did already, mm, even staying in America, playing here in college. It was my uh, child's dream to play with team, work with coach, my teammates,
Mm-hmm.
be like a family.
Right.
And it is a family right now.
Good. Now I know you work with Rush Cole,
Yeah.
and you also help him out at the local Hampton Tennis Center
Mhm.
when he has classes, clinics, cardio workouts, and you guys seem to work pretty good together there.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, we work together, it's really fun, it's a good experience for me, like, even for my major,
Mm-hmm.
for my future, maybe, probably, my future career,
Right.
like a tennis coach.
I mean, did it feel good when he said, "Now everybody, this is Coach Anna"?
Oh, that's...
Did your head go?
I feel so proud. Coach Anna, sounds cool.
Yeah,
I like working with him, he's a cool guy.
yeah. I noticed that there's a lot of things, because you're being coached a lot more than being put into the role of coach, that you now, just like this, you got to shift into a different hat almost, so that you're learning to remember things you were taught about things that you may have, well, you need to adjust this a little bit, you might want to hit it a little bit further out forward, make sure, bring a loop over whenever you go for your swing, whether it's backhand or forehand, and you now have to think about looking at the people you're coaching and say,
Yes.
okay, you need to do this now. How does that feel when you were sitting there, used to be just only a couple of years ago, you're being told, oh, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and now all of a sudden you're like going from the child to the mother and saying, okay, children, you got to do this.
Yeah, coaching and playing, it's really different things. What really I want to do now is playing, of course. That's what I really want to do, I desire. But coaching is for my future. And I used to work in Russia as a tennis coach.
Oh,
I work with kids 4, 5, 7 years old, also with adults. Yeah, good experience to get there. I work also with Russian coaches, with Croatian, so now with American coaches. I see different techniques, different approach to teach, different approach to practice,
mm-hmm.
to have practice, how to interest kids to play,
Right.
to motivate them, to take them, make them busy every time.
Now, when you're out here, of course, like you said, your goal at this point in time is to get more, I reckon, playing time under your belt. Going out, playing in some of the smaller tournaments, building your stats up, getting into the bigger tournaments. And granted, how many times have we seen on the tennis circuit, you have all the players that have gone through all that, now have progressed to the point, well, now they're coaching new up-and-coming players. Like, who's working with Sloan right now? Is that,
With whom?
who's it? Is that Martina that's working with her? Naturalova is working with Sloan Stevens?
I'm not really sure, because I don't.
Me neither, that's why I'm asking you.
I don't control them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you remember you have the tennis players from 20 or 30 years ago, they're now coaching.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to help bring in newer blood, so to speak, and enlightening the tennis players that are coming up. Stay away from these and start working on these.
Yeah. Now kids spend a lot of time with electronics.
Yes, it is really, really bad. And that everybody makes these things so easy to use. that
Every day we get new devices, and kids are interested in them. They don't want to play. They
Yeah.
don't want to. They don't want to play. Not even like for themselves. They don't want to play even with friends, with kids. They don't go outside. It's a real problem.
now here's another question I got for you, because this is something that's going to be further on down the line. When you're getting out there and playing and getting your name known, when are you going to be able to think you're going to find somebody that's going to put Adidas on your shirt, or Nike on your shirt, or Puma on your shirt? How far down the road do you think that is before you got to start approaching it, start marketing yourself?
Well, I actually already started. Look at this Russell.
Uh-huh.
It's on my shirt already, like everywhere. It's, I think, the first step to pro tennis.
I got Russell stuff I wear all the time.
But I get this clothes from my school.
Good deal.
Yeah. I think my mom, my family, and I am as well, like, really glad that I'm here. It was a real dream that we felt a couple years ago. We felt it's like not achievable, just wanted it.
Uh-huh.
And
That's what the people that had lottery numbers that won. It was just a dream till they achieved it. So now you've got that for tennis.
Yeah.
It's a little easier to do than winning a lottery, but in a way, it's a lottery in itself. Is what you can bring your skill level to be, how you're going to compare against other people in your sport.
Hard work every day. We need to be concerned about injuries
Right.
every time.
Tell me about it.
Yes.
My poor knees. This is probably the only time you ever see me without a knee brace.
Out of court, right? Well, because recovering after injuries spend a lot of time. You spend time, and you have to get your performance back.
Yep.
You always have to be ready.
What is your normal workout for a day in the life of you as a tennis player?
Oh, running is like for every day. It's normal.
How far you run each day?
How far?
How far?
It depends. Now this season, I said through this. I didn't run a lot. Yes, there was a problem.
Bad tennis player.
I had not enough time with school, with practices. We even played a lot. We spent. I'm sorry. We missed a lot of our matches. They were scheduled in winter, and we should play them later. And we play like with 3 college universities per week, and it was like amazing. No time to practice, just playing, and no running, extra exercises, just 15.
Yeah.
But I prefer extra workout, and usually 15 it's not enough for me. And now it's summer, I'm doing exercise in gym, outside, on tennis court.
Do you find yourself training more for strength or more for endurance?
It depends. Always I change it, because tennis needs both of them.
Yeah. I mean, because if you sit here and you start playing opponents and you're knocking out and winning your match with an hour's time limit, and then all of a sudden you go and hit somebody that's playing your level or better, and all of a sudden you're going into 2-3 hour sessions of playing a match, and that sort of starts wearing you down.
I can say that my endurance early was better than now. I'm working on endurance for matches, because I think I can lose in this right now, because I don't practice a lot. I need more sparring partners who can play with me. Like play with me on the whole court, not just keep the ball on the line.
Yeah.
Um,
You want somebody that's going to work you back and forth.
yes, and
I'll
not
hook
like
up,
for
I'll
30
hook up with
minutes.
you and I'll work your butt.
Okay.
I have a grandson who used to play on tennis at the high school he was at. He moved down here and I said, hey, you want to come hit tennis with me? He says, sure. I said, have you had any playing of tennis? He says, oh yeah, I used to play for high school. I said, oh, okay. I was running him back and forth, left and right, left and right. I don't know if you ever noticed when I come out there to hit during the clinics, I'm targeting both sides, and every once in a while I'll target the basket, just for plopping in.
Yeah, and it's even a good idea to play with people who is not really good. They like break the strokes, and you have to run
Yep.
to take this ball. Sometimes you don't run usually, but when I play with players lower in level than me,
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to play with them every ball, so you can run, they can move you. It's good, you.
Yeah, I was telling Rush when he was telling me the other day, he says, man, I got to get out and practice more. I says, I'm here every morning. Come out here. I said, I may not hit the ball as fast as you can, but I'll take and make sure you run.
Yeah.
But that's sort of my style of playing. I do have some shots that I love to make, and a lot of them are the same shots Rush loves to get.
Mhm.
And it's just a low ball to that forehand, and you just whip it, and it just goes a nice little cute arc and clears the net about that far, and right in the back corner, and nobody's touching it.
Your favorite shot? Drop shot.
I like doing the drop shots. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I learned that a long time ago.
I don't want to know.
You don't know.
No.
Rush cheats. He always tells everybody when I'm practicing with somebody or we're hitting during the clinics or something. He'll be saying, all of a sudden he sees me get a good one in there, and he's busy yelling at them, run, run, run! It's a chop shot. It's supposed to get spit on it. And then they're going, what? And I said, shut up. They're supposed to learn, not hear from you.
Okay.
But I mean, it's watching today when Rafi and Djokovic were playing.
Djokovic, yeah.
There was a bunch of those being thrown out there.
Yeah, there were a lot of drop shots actually.
I mean, you've got to, you can't, to me, I look at it, you can't have your complete war package, so to speak, is nothing but just hard shots going left and right. You're going to have to play him, push him out further with a little bit easier cross shot, but one that carries further this way, so that you think about what you're doing, and then he hits it back. And at that point, when he's struggling to hit it back, he's not struggling to try to put a passing shot on you that often. They're trying just to make sure it gets back in the court. And at that point, you're back over to the side was just a nice little tap.
Yeah, smart tennis.
Some people call it smart tennis. I call it lazy tennis. Until I get this off, I'm gonna call it lazy tennis. Then when it's gone, I can say it's smart tennis. How's that sound?
When you actually know where you're gonna play one step before. When you know where you're gonna move your opponent,
Mm-hmm.
and you already know where you're gonna play the next shot. I think it's smart.
I try to. My wife, I drive her crazy because she likes tennis too. And I'll be watching the players, and all of a sudden you get a match where it's going straight back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I said, when's somebody going to make somebody do something? Granted, I've actually remember playing where sometimes the goal was to just make sure it got back over there. As long as you can keep getting it back over the net and let them make the mistakes. But sometimes that can take a long time, and before you know it, you're tired.
Yeah.
Don't ever play a moonballer. But anyway.
I like different tennis, not just playing on the baseline,
Right.
move each other or even keep the ball. I like different. I really love slices.
Yeah, I've watched you.
And you can move. It looks nice.
How do you like playing on clay as opposed to hard courts?
Oh well, I grew on hard courts.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 5 years
Yeah.
on hard court, and I played in 2010 the first time on clay courts in Spain. It was cool. I like that. Then I used to play in Croatia on the clay courts, and then the one coach with helpers, they built clay courts in my city. We used to practice there a little bit, and here I really like enjoy these clay courts in HEC. They're really pretty.
Mm. Have you played on grass before?
On the grass, not on the real ones.
No, I've never played on grass. I think it would be interesting just to see how the ball reacts.
Yeah, it's gonna be fast tense.
Mm-mm.
Well, we played not on grass courts, on the grass. We used to play, yes.
Yeah, back when you kids. I used to remember all these little things for practicing and learning. Used to be this round cement piece with a little metal bar on the top and a big, huge rubber type material with a tennis ball, and it was like 25 foot long. And you would pull it and you would smack it and it would go out and come back at you and smack it. Just doing that, start to learn off of that. And the nice thing was you could put it anywhere. Whether it was in the road, whether it was in the grass in your backyard, anywhere. Just not in the house. And it was a way to learn strokes, just to see what happens when you hit the ball. And I still think my most fun for doing something is just to find a wall that you can lay out 3 feet tall and just practice.
Yeah, that's how you
See these walls here? They're all cinder block, and they make good. I've hit many a ball against it and a few over. I'll try different slices and spins or something like that just to see what it does. But
it's like the game paddle. You play, it's coming.
Now, have you played any electronic tennis games?
I don't like it.
Nothing like the real thing. Now, but you did like the electronic racing games.
Oh.
But let you get in a race car, you'll probably get spoiled then.
I have never raced in a real car, so I can enjoy just games. But
Yeah,
tennis, no.
Yeah, when you crash in a game, it's not so bad. Wait till you crash. You'll know it.
I don't want to know.
There will be times I've had crashes where I've gone over top of another car and crashed into the inside wall. Next day, nothing hurts, nothing at all. 2 or 3 days, nothing hurts at all. But then I can be in another race and somebody just barely taps me and I just get my neck shook and just keep on racing. 2 days later, my neck's killing me, feel like somebody beat me with a baseball bat. And it was just simply from where they hit me, and I just bobbled my head the wrong way at the time. And so, but hey, doing racing on the computer, no worries, doesn't hurt. But anywho, back to your tennis. So you're going to be leaving us and go back home for a little while.
Yeah, leaving in a couple days, for 2 months.
Now, when are you leaving by now?
Today is the 3rd. I leave in June 8th. June 9th. I leave Hampton.
Okay, so we still got Saturday planned then. Okay.
Yes.
You'll still be here. Okay. Then you'll be back in
August 12th.
August 12th. We will miss you.
Me too.
But at least you know you'll be coming back, so that's what's always good.
Yeah, we will have 2 weeks before I start my school. That's
Good
really
deal.
good. Even more than 2 weeks.
Cool. Now, are you looking forward to some of the newer tennis players that are going to be coming and joining over at Hampton University?
You mean when?
Well, I know Russia's got some stuff out there to some of the players from around the world to come and play
Yeah.
at HU. Have you looked at any of the stuff that he's been looking at?
Yeah, he's a really open coach. He always talk with us, show us. He showed us all players that he's recruiting right now.
Yeah. I remember the young man from New Zealand. I was watching his video.
Yeah.
He's
We
got,
watched it together, right?
Huh?
We watched it together.
no.
No?
I don't think so, because he and I were in the
We
office.
watched something in HEC. We watched somebody. I don't remember it now.
Yeah, he showed me one person, and then another, and then we went out to do the class. But and you were hitting with Elena, I think, at the time.
Oh, okay.
So, because I remember we were talking about, was he going to let you guys have room out on the court? Because that was like the only court for y'all to go on to at the time. But and the New Zealand guy, what I saw about him, he had a lot of energy in him. He was continuously moving around. His nice, good, strong strokes. Everything looked good that I saw. So he should be a nice addition to the HU lineup. Didn't get to see any other females though.
You didn't?
No, just a couple of the guys is all they showed. So.
Oh well, you can watch them. But for real, on the video sometimes you can see something one, and in real life it's different.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned to meet those guys right here, not watch videos, because I don't know. Even sometimes maybe somebody will not come here. So we meet them here, we know each other.
Yeah.
And tennis, of course. And even on the videos we can judge just about tennis that we see. And sometimes, for example, that I recorded my video and I should do it. It's already like frames. I should do it really fast. And I was not in good conditions. So my video was not so good. And maybe about guys, they can be better.
The thing I look at is, of course, with the videos, when they're making these videos, you have somebody that's feeding you the ball exactly where you need to hit it at. You know, why not have somebody sit there and actually do some points type playing?
Yeah.
Where you're actually showing you how much they can do and how quick their movement is back and forth across the court, how they can come and cover up on the short shots, you know, playing the net. Instead of just showing the shots, you know, somebody hits it to you. It's like throwing a ball machine and just having the ball machine throw it at you. I mean, hey, I can hit all of mine over every time if I want to, unless I try some stuff. But
yeah, but those videos, they're really exactly for coach, so he can see all your strokes, all your forehand, backhands, volley, everything, and then in the video there are also some points. There should be some points. I don't know if maybe somebody didn't. But it's like just for coach to see who you are, what can you do, your techniques. Techniques is the first main point there.
now, going back to at the school, when you're being coached, are you ever put in a position to act as an assistant coach? Or is it just when you're at Hampton Tennis Center?
It would be good. I want to try.
Because I know that's one of the things you're thinking about is
Yes.
eventually becoming a coach.
I hope Coach Rush also will work here, and maybe he lets me be his assistant coach after I graduate. But then when I graduate, I want to stay here like at least 1 year to try to work, to see the different life, because after college it's going to be really different, not the same. I like this life now, what we are doing, what I'm doing usually, but after college it's going to be different.
Right.
I'll try to see, and of course I'll try to be assistant coach with team. Also maybe travel together. I love traveling.
Have you given any thought to where you're going to start maybe looking at getting your own little videos from the younger kids, and you know, 5, 6, 7-year-olds that are wanting, their parents are wanting them to potentially possibly play tennis?
Yeah,
and
college.
then groom them as they're coming up for elementary, junior high, and high school. and then into college.
Try to help them, yes.
Become a mentor or protege, whichever.
That's a good, but it's like it's like another way. I firstly still see me like a player. Wanna play tournaments. We'll see. I'll try.
Well, good deal. Well, I tell you what, I enjoyed talking with you about this. I wish you a lot of luck
Thank you.
in your goals/dreams. Make sure you keep in touch with everybody. That's another thing. Whenever anybody you meet, and I don't care what sport it is, you never know who's going to help you along later on in life. So you don't ever want to get in there and really piss somebody off. If you beat them in a match, that's okay. That's allowed.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Work hard or go home.
Once again, Anastasiia Romonova.
Anastasiia.
Oh, Anastasiia.
Anastasiia Romonova. That's me.
Yeah, I thought it was strange because I said, she's got 2 eyes.
Yes. It's not a big deal. It was a mistake in my passport.
Oh.
I always was with just 1 eye, but now I got 2 double eyes in all my documents.
That makes it better to see when you got 2 eyes. I mean. All right.
Yeah.
We'll catch everybody another time, and we'll keep up with this young lady.